Government is not working as is, and we have to correct the ship of government. Now, the hope was that the new constitution and the new regime of laws would do that. That came in, and we have a government that really doesn't care about the laws. We're supposed to have an IBC in place long ago. How come we don't have it in place? There's absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason why we don't have, other than the fact that the government of the day has no respect for the Constitution. We have reports from the Auditor General or from the Controller of Budget or from many other institutions. It's because the government doesn't really care. The implementation of these issues are with the executive. The oversight is with Parliament. Both of them have failed. I usually say there's a reason why KRA is very efficient and the EACC is in limbo, because the government of the day is interested in having KRA efficient. Without KRA, they don't get the money. But they have no interest in the accountability side. Now, how do we do that? The idea was our constitutional infrastructure is such that the institutions are supposed to make each other work, and they're supposed to be a watch on each other, and they're supposed to check each other's excesses. When you remove Parliament out of the equation, because essentially Parliament is off the table right now. Parliament exists only in name, only in the fact that my colleagues, my good friends, my senator, I hope he'll forgive me, but they are there only in name. Parliament, the Senate has a limited role, but the key house that has the key function on the budget is the National Assembly, and the National Assembly has basically taken off. You saw how parliamentarians who one day before were willing to die to pass this bill. Cheer. Cheer when the president says, I think everything you have done is rubbish. I am sending it back and I'm telling you to delete every, you're clapping, to delete every item. I mean, that's completely unheard of. Parliament's committee chairs are chosen in State House. It's supposed to be an election. When I was in Parliament and my colleague, and we used to vote for the chairs of the committees. I have served on committees. Now that is no longer there. There is a list of committee chairs issued by State House when the new House sits. And you go to State House for direction on every item. And the rot started with the first Parliament after the new Constitution, the 11th Parliament. Remember the one where Duale was the majority leader and Muturi was the those people wrote the worst history possible for Parliament. Duale essentially felt he was an officer of the president. He was executing government business. There is nothing like government business in our presidential system. It's a majority and the minority. And you could very well have a situation where the president is from one party and the majority in the House is another party.
Yes.